What's up, world? I go by the name of Nugs, we go by the name of the Shifters, and this is That Dope Shift. I'm gonna say this off rip. Griselda is not beefing. Griselda's foundation rests on a three-headed monster: Conway the Machine, Westside Gunn, and Benny the Butcher, all related by blood. Since 2012, the trio has built a fiercely loyal cult following while capitalizing on the resurgence of physical media and collector culture. Something that has been gaining traction lately are comments made by Maul of the Rory and Maul podcast. According to Maul, during a meeting with Jay-Z, Hov suggested that Westside Gunn should give 5% of Griselda to Benny the Butcher and another 5% to Conway the Machine.
One of the main reasons why there was kind of like a split in Griselda is because Westside Gunn didn't want to give Benny and Conway 5% of Griselda, so 10%, and let them split 10%, which is something that Jay-Z had kind of like suggested in a meeting with them, and Gunn said no, he didn't want to do that. Which to me was shocking. When I first heard about that, I was like, word? Like, so when you say 10%.
That's nothing.
And we're family for real, like brothers and cousin. Like, that was a little shocking.
Now imagine that the hyper-capitalist Jay-Z himself suggested that Westside Gunn should give up a percentage to Conway and Benny. Conway would shortly after release a freestyle where he mentions this meeting with Jay-Z. Let's roll the clip.
Thinking if it wasn't for Griselda, what would I be? Or maybe what would Griselda be if it wasn't for me? Dinner with Hov, he told Dog, give your brother a piece. I seen it in his eyes right then, he don't want me to eat.
With Maul's comments and Conway's freestyle surfacing around the same time, many fans were quick to jump to the conclusion that Griselda is finished and that the members are actively beefing. The truth is, people love to build something up just so they can destroy it for the sake of entertainment. Personally, this feels less like a feud and more like the kind of disagreement that could happen between people who are related by blood. The situation became more complicated when Jay-Z's alleged vice entered the conversation. When someone with Jay-Z's stature publicly suggests that Westside Gunn should give up 10% of Griselda to Conway and Benny, it changes how people view the situation. Whether it's fair or not, it invites scrutiny that can make Westside Gunn appear selfish in the eyes of some fans. And at the same time, it's possible that Westside Gunn views Griselda differently than many outsiders do. From Westside Gunn's perspective, he may see it less as a partnership and more as a label structure similar to G-Unit, where he serves as the equivalent of 50 Cent. Under that model, Griselda functions as the flagship brand, while artists build their own ventures and imprints underneath it, much like Young Buck's Cashville Records or Lloyd Banks's Green Gang imprint. And they followed suit. Conway has his imprint, Drumworks, and Benny has BSF, which has been around before Griselda ever existed. And in that case, the disagreement may not be about personal animosity at all. It could just be about family business. Westside Gunn would eventually respond to Maul's comments with a tweet that read, "Niggas wanna go viral so bad it's disgusting." Maul would respond by saying, "I'm surprised this is a thing. Going viral is never in my thoughts. I spoke to Con and Benny today." Now, what's interesting is that this isn't the first time that Maul has weighed in on the perceived tension within the Griselda camp. In fact, about 5 years ago, he dismissed a similar speculation, suggesting that the apparent friction was all part of the group's trolling and marketing strategy.
He's done this before.
Yeah.
It's just trolling.
It's a lie.
Has he?
I don't believe
Yes.
it. I don't believe that for 1 second.
This is just him fucking around. Like, nigga, we not like the rest of these niggas. We not beefing. Like, we're family for real.
Literally family.
Yeah. They trust me on this. This is trolling. They're not beefing.
That contrast makes the current situation even more intriguing. On one hand, Maul previously framed Griselda's internal drama as a calculated misdirection. On the other, his recent comments have fueled a new wave of speculation that the group's issues may be more serious than fans initially believed. Others point to an incident in which Conway appeared to toss aside a painting that a fan had made featuring Westside Gunn. Let's roll the clip.
All right, now we ready.
Let me ask this question. When you seen him take that painting off the stage and move it to the side and was like, yo, now we ready. How that made you feel? Like, what you thought about when you saw that?
I spoke to him about that too, so.
Honestly, I was like,
He probably was mad I beat that nigga 2K or some shit.
However, isolated incidents can be difficult to interpret without the full context. While some view the gesture as a sign of animosity, the truth is it was really blown out of proportion. The person who recorded the painting incident later apologized for making it appear as though Conway and Westside were beefing. The truth is, Conway may have simply not wanted extra items on the stage, or it could have just been a bad day like anyone else. Artists have bad days, and a brief clip doesn't always tell the full story or give the full context. Another incident that generated headlines involved an alleged altercation between members of Benny the Butcher's camp and Conway the Machine's camp backstage before a show in Paris. Rumors started spreading that a knife was pulled and that a member of the Black Soprano family knocked someone out unconscious. When asked about the situation, Conway downplayed the incident and said the altercation was over-exaggerated.
I do want to ask you about this because this was in the headlines recently about in Paris. They said there was a rumor that there was like some type of fight or some drama.
What?
So I know.
No, I ain't hear about that.
What
I'm
was it?
gonna do some research on that.
I mean, I
What
have the
happened,
article if you
I'm
What
gonna do some
happened?
more research.
if you want to
man.
see it. I mean, it says that there was like some type of tension and some type of altercation
Paris?
that happened.
Oh, at the show?
Yeah.
Oh, nah, I ain't about that, man. Niggas is drunk. Buffalo shit. That's all. Niggas drunk, hoorah in the green room. You don't know, niggas ain't nobody fight, though.
Okay. So all of that was just over exaggerated.
Yeah, we performed and all that.
Yeah. All right. No, I just gotta ask because I know it was in the headlines. So I was like, let me see if I can. Get it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know it was in no headlines and all
Here
that,
you go.
though.
I'm gonna show it to you just so you can see
Really?
it, so
'Cause
you know
I'm
I'm not
lost.
making it up. It says
Right.
Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine reportedly clashed in Paris, and then there was a whole thing where people were like, okay, they
You
didn't.
got that from Media Takeout, didn't
No,
you?
I got it from All Hip Hop.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, nah, that's cap. We
Yeah.
ain't, you know what I'm saying?
All right, good. I'm glad to
We-
hear that.
We you know, man, we drink liquor, man. We from the real hood. You feel me? You know what I'm
And
saying?
you're really family.
Yeah, but wasn't no fighting or nothing though. You know, they probably just listening behind the curtain and yeah, nigga, fuck out of here.
Loud talk.
Yeah, you know how that shit go.
Because
That
in this,
ain't
it's like somebody got knocked out.
I ain't know
This
that shit.
happened.
Somebody got knocked out.
That's what it says.
Sheesh.
But it said there was an actual physical altercation. They said that's the most dramatic report, and things got separated before it got escalated further. So I'm so glad everybody didn't escalate that too much.
Yeah, nah, ain't nobody. There wasn't no fighting or none of that. Ain't nobody get knocked out, no fighing or none of that.
No swinging, no nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
man, just a normal,
That's how it is.
a normal night on at the Island Store on Dalton, Genesee.
It wasn't like a me versus my niggas versus his nigga shit. It
Right.
wasn't no shit like that.
Right.
It was a brawl back there.
Okay.
And I'm saying a good one too.
I think this is a case of people building something up simply because they want to watch it fall apart. For some fans and commentators, the idea of Griselda imploding is more entertaining than the reality of a group of artists navigating business disagreements and personal differences. The truth is, Griselda was forged through adversity. The movement truly began to take shape after Conway the Machine was shot in the face.
I was drunk as hell, so I don't really remember the events that took place from the club up to when I got shot. But I guess niggas followed the truck, followed me back. I'm dropping the homies off. Niggas just pulled up and like sprayed the back of the truck up and like hit me in the back of the head, and my neck, and in my shoulder. Just mentally, like I just thought like it was over. I kind of threw in the towel. Like I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing what the doctor telling me and like my family and shit. Like you're gonna be paralyzed from the neck down. Like you ain't gonna walk again. It tore me apart, honestly, man, because, you know, I wanted this right here, like, so bad. Like I wanted to be Conway the Machine that I am now.
You said that it destroyed you.
Yeah, it tore me apart.
But to be honest with you, you had to be destroyed to be rebuilt.
Griselda was co-founded by 3 people: Westside Gunn, Mahkami, and Conway the Machine. Before Griselda came into its own, it was Conway the Machine putting in the work, making appearances on hip-hop DVDs and rap battling any and everyone in Baltimore. Again, a pivotal moment was 2012 when Conway was shot in the head, neck, and shoulder. Doctors feared he might never fully recover, but he survived, although with partial facial paralysis that contributed to his distinctive delivery and slurred cadence. In many ways, the shooting became a catalyst for what Griselda would eventually become. Conway and Westside Gunn were the first to ignite the spark that would eventually become the Griselda movement. It started with Westside Gunn and his first installment of the Hitler Wears Hermes series, which saw producer Derringer create this grimy backdrop for Westside Gunn's animated delivery. Shortly after, Conway released my favorite project from him to this day, Reject 2. Together, these projects lay the foundation for the grimy sound aesthetic and high art sensibilities that would come to define Griselda. This is where the business genius of Griselda really comes into focus. They were able to tap into a growing demand of physical media at a time when listeners were increasingly craving something tangible, something that felt more personal than the digital glass tapping era of streaming.
We shit just started getting too crazy. Like the hoodies and shit flying off the table, the CDs. We can't sell the vinyls, selling for like $1,000. Like somebody will buy the vinyl for $50, and this shit it's on eBay or something for like $1,200. Yeah. We getting murals painted in Japan and shit, Paris. It's like this shit getting too crazy. We like went against that. Like fuck that, you gotta come see me. You can get this. Yeah, you can only get it. It's only 187 of these. You know, we having a 187 on the back of the hoodies. So the hoodies is getting marked up, resale. They like took this formula from like the sneaker game. Took that same formula and shit, man, we here today, man.
By releasing limited runs of CDs, vinyls, and cassette tapes at premium prices and pairing them with striking art-heavy album covers, they created a sense of scarcity and aesthetic value that went beyond the music itself. This strategy helped cultivate a devoted, almost cult-like following. By 2016, Westside Gunn released the modern-day classic that is Fly God, his first full-length underground statement project featuring production from Derringer and The Alchemist. It marked a major turning point in Griselda's visibility and artistic identity. I first got introduced to Griselda through this project and his music video for Mr. T.
Have my shooter sniff coat. With no aim, you better get low. Although you walk board, this work is flake. I'ma be fly forever if the stove work.
2016 also solidified Westside Gunn's reputation as one of hip-hop's most distinctive executive producers and curators. He played a key role in shaping Mock Hommy's Haitian Body Odor, a release that leaned heavily into exclusivity, with physical copies selling for thousands of dollars. That approach helped cultivate an even more elusive and more mythic aura around Mock Hommy and expanded the cult-like ecosystem Griselda was already building. At this point, Griselda hadn't even reached its peak, even as momentum continued to build towards their distribution and management deal with Shady Records. Around that same time, Conway the Machine dropped his critically acclaimed album GOAT, featuring heavyweights like Raekwon, Prodigy, and Royce the 5'9". So on one side you have Westside Gunn, an animated visionary curator and executive producer shaping the aesthetic direction of the whole movement. On the other, there's Conway the Machine, a razor-sharp lyrical assassin, widely regarded as one of the most gifted rappers out right now. The true peak of Griselda arguably arrived when the final piece of the three-headed monster fully came into focus. Benny the Butcher ultimately became the final piece that transformed Griselda into a beast of a movement. In 2018, he delivered what many consider a straight-up classic, Tana Talk 3. Built largely over Derringer's stark minimalist production, the project captured the sonic aesthetic of Griselda. Tracks like 97 Hove stand out for its haunting minimalist and piano-driven backdrop before transforming to a whole new song.
Like you saw the devil, yo. Tell these niggas keep my name out they greedy lips, cause they don't want no static with Griselda. They start off young so they shoot for you. I groom them soon, they become their own bosses and recruit for you. The feds want the whole BSF wiped out the game, cause what the grams cost, I've been getting twice out in Maine. I was freestyle for Clue, I feel like 97 Hove. It was 96, you pulled up in that 90. I had some young niggas slide through with pipes round your way. Have them posted up with sticks like it's a straw. By the time they learn to love me, I be dead and gone. Real hustlers treat them real. Tell these niggas keep my name out they greedy lips, cause they don't want no static with Griselda.
Together, they would reach their peak commercial visibility with the release of their group album, What Was Shingun Do, in 2019, accompanied by a Hype Williams directed music video.
Lil Brody let off his 30, he ain't even flinch. Caught the body, dipped to the A, nobody seen him since.
10 on my whip, white bitch on my dick, right whisk when I whip, that white brick on my brick.
To me, the 2020s are where Westside Gunn's brilliance as a curator and leader of Griselda becomes way more evident. He continued to expand Griselda by linking up with artists like Boldy James, resulting in the critically acclaimed The Price of Tea of China, produced by The Alchemist. And much like Mach-Hommy, Boldy James developed a strong cult-like following of his own. At the same time, some of the decade's strongest projects have come through Westside Gunn's executive vision. One standout example is Rome Street's Kiss the Ring, one of the best projects of the 2020s. We now find Griselda operating slightly beyond their peak of 2019, with each member increasingly established as an independent force. Westside Gunn has expanded his creative reach beyond music, even launching his own wrestling promotion, while Conway the Machine has continued to release a steady stream of mixtapes and albums. Benny the Butcher, meanwhile, has stepped further into the mainstream, signing with a major label in Def Jam and working alongside some of the industry's biggest names, including J. Cole. And through it all, Westside Gunn's role as a hands-on curator and executive force behind Griselda remains undeniable. From an outsider's perspective, it's easy to understand why people feel like Conway and Benny deserve a percentage of Griselda. My initial reaction was honestly, what in the capitalism is going on here? But at the end of the day, family business is family business, and most of our opinions are ultimately just noise in the background. All three rappers have stated on public platforms that there's no real beef between them.
You know what I'm saying? And niggas about to get some music. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, we about to fuck niggas up. Niggas about to get some music.
But what do you got? Like, I haven't seen you with the original Griselda with Benny and Conway. What's going on with that? Why you guys still everything good, or y'all just everybody doing something?
That's my real blood.
No, I get it.
Yeah. Like Benny mom and my mom live together right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna come back together and cook one win. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody grown, everybody got families, everybody got, other business ventures.
Ask you this, like, would there ever be a point in time, not to be in the Griselda business, but were you, like, obviously it's always Griselda, but were you like leave the label as far as like contractually, or do you kind of feel like you'll always kind of be?
I'm contractually done now.
So any music moving forward is gonna be drum work.
Yeah, drum work. I mean, as of right now, yeah. Like sitting right here right now, like I'm not on a contract with Griselda, Shady, none of that shit no more.
I mean, shit. Is this the first time in your career that's
it's free agency right now? You heard?
With that being said, I
need that Super Max, man. I need that Giannis bag.
Yeah, and even if that doesn't happen, it's still, Griselda's still family. Gunn is still family, of course.
Griselda, that's mine.
That's for life.
You know what I'm saying? Me and bro, you know what I'm saying? I put that shit on my back. Me and Wes took that. We built that.
No, I mean the analogy you had about doing the construction and all that is very yeah, that's some real shit.
Put this shit
are you guys trying to do the extension, or are you just kind of?
We haven't really talked about that. Who knows? Like, I'm sure, that's all of our intentions. You know what I'm saying?
In the perfect
definitely
world,
mine,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, as right now, like, it's the end. Like, the paperwork I signed it's
been fulfilled.
It's been fulfilled, as well as it was all together. Like my Shady paperwork and Griselda paperwork and all that.
Everything's been
fulfilled. And it's been fulfilled, and now it's time to sit back at the round table and figure out the future, what it got in store for me. And
Ghazi will just give you that drum work situation at Empire, and then and now you got your own.
Yeah, man.
You got to just take the flight to San Francisco, figure it out with Ghazi and Nima, and
hey, man. Ghazi gonna take good care of you. I want to think about old Ghazi.
100%. 100%.
If you ask me, will there be another Griselda album? My response is simply, what would Shin Gun do? I go by the name of Nugs. We go by the name of the Shifters. And this is that dope shift. If you rock with this video, put a TDS in the comments. If you haven't already, sign up for my newsletter, which is really a digital magazine. I'm also doing a raffle for the next 10 people that sign up for my Patreon. The winner receives a sealed copy of A$AP Rocky's Don't Be Dumb. Shout out to L if you donate. Also, if you'd like to donate with Buy Me a Coffee, the link is in the description. Peace.